Welcome our viewers at home. I'm Gokwana Elta, and you are welcome again to our channel. So today I've got visitors. I've got Johanna. Hani means auntie. That is our language. And we've got Shirley. In our language we say Shinchangana Ishilungu. Sister, Sesi, Sofana. So there is a conspiracy theory that seniors don't need to be in a relationship. So there you are, ladies. Do we need these relationships at our age? 60s, retired, we are called seniors, some call us grandmothers, grandfathers, all those words there. Then we sometimes feel we are not worth it to be called darling. Do we need to be loved? Do we need to have a soulmate? What do you think?
Hi, good evening, everyone. Yeah, I would say, definitely. One, we are still human beings. We need to love and be loved. So definitely we need a soulmate.
We are old now. The hormones are gone. Do we still really need to be bothered?
Thank you, Sis Elta, and thank you for inviting me to this discussion. And I'm going to be very personal about it, in that my relationship is not good with my partner. However, the truth of the matter is that we do need to be in a relationship. That's what God has made us to be, irrespective of the differences that we may have, which is part of life. At the end of the day, you need to be in a relationship, to be loved. It's a lonesome world when you are on your own. You have nobody to talk to, personal things. Yes, inabona bautukulu, inabona bana, but at the end of the day, you need a partner. And that is very important. It's also important that amidst all the disagreements, which I believe they are man-made, with God's grace, when we come closer to the mighty Lord, these unhappy situations can be sorted. It is more of a commitment and putting our pride aside, because pride is the major one that is destroying our ability to reconnect. But it doesn't matter what age. Hence, even these little ones, you can see when they've got friends, they are very happy. So it's the same with us, irrespective of our age. We do need to be in a relationship. Obvious, there are things that need to be taken care of. Issues of communication, and not to put so many expectations, because that's the problem. We have expectations that we have. And if those expectations are not met, that's how some of the relationships falls off.
You just nailed it, that we do need people. That's what we need ourselves, right? And we expect to be loved as well. Much as we give love, we expect to be loved. But hey, expectations will kill us. Because if they don't come the way you expect, then it's the chaos. So that brings us to our next topic, which are challenges that are there that disturb those relationships.
A major problem in relationships is the communication, where we don't feel loved the way we act to each other. it makes one person feel, it means I'm not needed here. But also, it's so easy to think the other person knows what you think. Meanwhile, you haven't communicated it. And I think that's one of the problems that I, for one, am good at. I assume someone understands. Meanwhile, I didn't communicate very well. So it is important, communication. And I think we tend to forget that we are for each other's, let alone what is outside us, whether it's children, whether it's relatives. It is key as partners to know that we are for each other and plan together and not go and plan with other people. It's very crucial. The other thing is if you read the Bible, whether it's James, whether it's Titus, whether it's Moses, what Moses said and all those things, the reality is we are made for each other. We mustn't forget and get away and say we'll find happiness somewhere else. If we can't sort it within ourselves, then we won't manage on the other side. Those are some of the things that I believe. And obvious issues of respect, feeling loved, secure. As women, we want to feel secure in this relationship, that I'm not an option. It's good to know I'm very secure in this relationship. But the minute you feel I'm just an option, I'm not the priority, that's how it breaks down relationships.
It's true. It still comes back to expectations. I want to be secured, and the other person doesn't realize what I really expect,
Okay, as Shirley said, communication is very important. I'll go on to aging. Because in that communication, we've aged already. Unfortunately, in the age where we are, we live longer. So ageism is within us now. Financially, I would say financial insecurity.
Coming back, security, yes.
We've been working our whole life, is like Ceci said, communication. We should communicate over that finances. Or maybe I've saved more than he, or maybe she got more pension than the other one. We need to communicate over that finances. How are we going? How are we doing our groceries? We've got bills to pay. We have to travel. How are we going to travel? So those things, we need to put it in there. We shouldn't be talking bank accounts, but we don't pack PIN numbers and all those. We need to put it in there. Difficulty with everyday task and mobility. It's a challenge. As a pensioner, they even see at the street, that one is the old one. One will be having a stick, or even the less than the everyday task. You can't even know. Not alone in a relationship, it's a task. You're no more able to do that task. So that's why Ceci was saying, you don't think you go and get a solution next door. That's one, that other one, this one can't do the home task, so she need to go the task next door. It doesn't work that. We are locked together. You might find you want to go and do the task next door. It's heavier than what you left in the house. Communication as well. And also the healthcare. As we age, you got our own different diseases. One, Alzheimer's is one of us. We're forgetting all those ones, dementia, and so it's a challenge as well. What if we get sick? I know we'll go to our healthcare, but at the time it doesn't go as much as our needs as older people are. And we are on the bottom list. When you go there, you go with a fracture or so, or they put you on the back of the list because you are no more worth for the society. End of life preparation is a big challenge.
I just want to support what you're saying, Sis Johanna, that writing something about end of your life, if I'm very sick and then I wake up and then I'm told that you gave permission to switch off the machine, it will be a conflict that, you wanted me to die. You wanted this and this and this, So sicknesses, support that we give each other, if it's not there, it's a big challenge where it will lead us to separate ways in our relationship. And confidence, we lose our confidence, because of all these ageism things, You have got a little bit of incontinence there. And then the other one is not understanding that. And then they will just leave you, it's not supporting. You are left alone again. And maybe the man or the woman is not very active in the bedroom. As we age, there are so many things that come together. And the other one doesn't accept, he feels he's still young to go around and get a Ben 10. Things like death as well. Your life partner goes first, and then it's a challenge that you have to face all this situation alone. When you are Alzheimer's or insomnia, all those things, they think now you are a witch because you are one old woman staying there alone, old man. You face all this alone and you miss your partner. Sometimes some people, when their partners are gone, they don't last longer. They are so miserable, and then before you know, they are gone as well. Some of these challenges, they lead to divorce. You find people have been together for 40 years, and then now that they are 60 or 70, they are divorcing. Yet that is a time where they were supposed to be enjoying each other. The children that were bringing them together, even they were fighting, they were going up. They are gone with their families, starting their challenges as well, Yes, Shirley, you said it, that even children are there, but they cannot fix that part when you are alone now in the bedroom. It all comes. So all those are challenges, I remember one video, this guy was giving a seminar that he would love to date someone who will understand the signs of stroke. Not someone, a young one, who will say, when he sees him being like this, she'll say, it's not funny, it's not funny. Whom are you blinking at? Are you having another girlfriend? When you start to do like this. But if it's someone who is his age, they age together, you saw each other all the way, seeing those marks and all shading going, you will understand that, hey, Mary, you are shaking now. It means a stroke. Can I give you your tablets? So, all those little things. So we missed all those things.
This incontinence, we tend to say, oh, this old man stinks, or this old man smells of urine. Not knowing it's a problem. Not to say that they're not taking care of themselves. It's a part of aging. It's just involuntary. It's not a sin for men to wear incontinence pads. We ladies, at least we wear pads because it's just involuntary. We can't help it. It's part of aging. Malnutrition, it breaks my heart because these old people, I know that it's because of the low income. They don't go to get the proper nutrients they're supposed to get. It breaks my heart, Hearing and vision is another one. But that one, we can't help it. If my eyesight is gone, maybe to an eye clinic and they give you glasses and that's it. Hearing aids these days and so.
Since Johanna has raised important aspects of aging, which in a way you need to have a partner or a caregiver to deal with these issues. Yes, our standard of living is not the same. The pension that we get is not the same, and as such, you can just manage just to buy the basics, but not nutritious food. Hence, with aging, there is malnutrition. Indeed, I agree. It's a very important aspect which even our children should try, and many a times they shouldn't give the aged money. Whether both parents are alive, it's best for them to, on a monthly basis, buy groceries, which are nutritious, and make sure that with the aging parents, if they are not able to cook for themselves, ensure that there's someone who can cook on regular basis so that they also eat fresh foods. At times you find oldies eating food that was cooked 3-4 days ago and it's not even refrigerated for that matter. Health, it boils down to also having a partner. It's also important. You can manage on your own to a certain extent, whether it's incontinence on both sides, because we might think it doesn't happen to us as females. It does happen. But having someone who cares for you and checks you on regular basis that you are clean, your clothes are washed so that you don't have that smell that other people cannot tolerate. It's very important. I agree with you, Ceci. But I think back to the topic that we are really talking about, having someone close by to you is very critical at this time of aging. We forget, and communities, some don't understand, Alzheimer, and they end up saying you are a witch in our culture. So thank you very much, Sis Johanna, for bringing that one up. I don't know about solutions if we are really at that stage yet, but if we may start, I believe we need, for the sake of the young ones that need to understand what we are trying to reach. We have made mistakes in our life. However, it's good to have a solid base where there is greater understanding, where there's good communication, where there is trust in a relationship, where there is also respect. We may not have butterflies when we see each other as we grow, like before, because then we used to have palpitations when we see our loved one. But I think there remains something. It's just that we are very jealous. We are also very proud to show it. We still want to be loved irrespective of our age. And so we must also do the same to other people. I really like this session in that it's a reminder of what one needs to do in life. Thank you, says Elta.
Thank you so much, Sis Shirley. You nailed it again. I was going to mention when do we start to look after these relationships at that age? Yes, it should start there when you still have butterflies. When you are still young, as you grow, keep nurturing it. It's like an investment,
As for we who are not in relationships, these things called dating sites. You can get register and get one online. But though this online dating things, as for me, it's scary for me. But then even in churches or as we socialize, somewhere like a concert where those who are single, they come. people socialize there. We'll get to the Ben 10s when they are the younger guys.
No, if you are older, you are a blesser.
Or if I'm older, I'm a blesser. I can bless someone. As human beings, we are socialized. You want someone to share or someone you can take care of.
Yeah, you are right. I just want to add on the grandchildren thing. I think our children, they should get this clearly. I wish I could pass this message to us as well. And if we still have that old man with me, and then you have got grandchildren now, and then we'll say, Zama, go and sleep down the sofa. Don't you see Kurkunava Zongwanala? Grandchildren. So they are taking the part of the granddad now. You even sleep with them. You see, we shouldn't like full-time grandparents, and they need time with their parents. It's a modern world. They also need to enjoy their children, feel the pinch of bringing up children like we did as well, bond with their own children, right? We do need time with our grandchildren, right? They should come and visit us, and we should enjoy them and spoil them, and then they should go and stay with their parents. We're working so hard all the ages, so we're 60 now. It's the little time we have, me and my husband, to share, because we don't know when to go. We are expected to go first, according to them. So now I'll be stressed with grandchildren running. The grandparents are still running and sending children to school. Oh, no. We need to have our time with my old man, cuddle there, go and dig some crop, plant some crop, eat the little food I have, we do our things together, I hope our children could understand that. And as grandparents, we should make them aware that we are busy with our own life. It doesn't mean that now that we are retired to look after children. No, our part is gone. Our knees cannot run anymore. And the technology that they're doing, PlayStations, it's not for us, right? So, yeah, that is the worry that I have most of the time, and it does break relationships. It does. But yes, if you don't have one, we go on dating sites. Our children will saying we are not allowed to have WhatsApp. Mama, what are you doing on Facebook? It's for young ones. Social media, where are we going to meet people? We are adults, we know what to do. We just have to play safe. We can read. Can we read? We still find people of our age struggling with this technology because our children says it's for young ones. That mentality should really go, I do hear most women say, now that my husband is dying, I'm okay, I don't need anyone. Or maybe he was having unhealthy relationship with their husband, and they say, oh no, I don't need anyone, I've got my grandchildren. Honestly, so the only thing, we have to be safe when we are on those dating lines, because there are Ben 10s that are looking up for us to be their blessers, not necessarily loving or relationship or whatever, There are other Ben 10s that fall in love. They say, I like this old woman, is 70. And you find that they really look after them. It's a catch. But if you are a blesser and blessing a young one who will leave you there with your stroke, with your taking all the cards, is gone with others, that is not very great. So we should be very careful. Online dating, there are so many stories where old women get people online from all, even abroad. they come and do things to them that are not very nice. So we should be very careful how we do it. But it is safe if you follow the right protocol. We need men, they need us. We are old, we need to be holding hands. Just that little card living, which we're not doing anything anymore. We're just living. We need that.
Kokwana El, you come as a surprise every time. It was a great topic, and I think we could share with others. Lovely meeting, says Shirley and you, Elta, and it was a nice afternoon. Thank you.
Inkomo for having this discussion. As I said, it's renewal of ideas, for us. Let's keep on chatting.
Thank you so much, ladies, viewers out there. If it's your first time on this platform, click the button down there, subscribe, and hit the bell so that each time a new video is uploaded, you are first. Thank you so much, and bye for now, and stay blessed till we see you again next week.